I was an early adopter. I used a cell phone immediately when it came out. There's a lot of good benefits from cell phones. It's not like a cigarette where there's no benefits, and that's one of the more dangerous things about a cell phone. And so I used a cell phone from 1988 up until, and I still do use a cell phone, but I use precautions. I never put a cell phone up to my head, ever. I text or I use speakerphone, and I limit my time to a cell phone. And these are all basic precautions that if I would have been told about over the last 20 years, I wouldn't have found myself with a brain tumor and put my life in jeopardy. Basically, I think it's my moral and ethical duty to inform other people who are not in the know on this issue, as I wasn't for 20 years, that I'm really lucky to be alive right now after the experience I've had over the last year, which I attribute unequivocally, categorically, for sure to cell phones. I have a brain tumor, I had a brain tumor, an anaplastic astrocytoma grade 3 brain tumor the size of a baseball.
My name is Kristen Frischman. My husband died December of '09. He was 42. He was an avid cell phone user. We lived in LA. He was in the entertainment industry. When he found out, we went to Dr. Keith Black of Cedars-Sinai, and we asked him how this could happen. He said, cell phone. They know it causes brain cancer, but what's the harm of letting people know that it does?
I can show you a picture of why now. This is our 28-year-old son that died in October 11th of 2008, was diagnosed with glioblastoma brain cancer in March of 2008. He lasted 7 months and died 7 days after his 29th birthday. When we went in and got his diagnosis from the neurosurgeon, we asked him, because we were naive at the time, and we said, what causes something like this? And he never hesitated once and said cell phone use. And he was a heavy user from 1998 until 2008. And I can't even hardly show you the stack of bills and papers that showed his usage on that cell phone was extremely high because he didn't have a landline. He just specifically relied on a cell phone for his daily use for everything. So that's what we want to get out, is we want people to know that this is just the tip of the iceberg. I don't think people realize what we're getting into.
My name is Mindy Brown. My husband was Deanne Brown. He was a defensive coordinator at Fresno State football team. He died March 13th, 2009, just 18 months ago. I'm here because I'm supporting Mayor Newsom for this bold move that he's making. You guys don't know how much awareness, if anything, it's bringing to the nation. People need to know. We didn't know your phone emits radiation. We joked about it. My husband's ear would get bright red and he'd have to hold his phone out to here during his recruiting calls. He lived on his phone for 2 decades and it ended up killing him. Here's a statistic. This is my husband. You're looking at it face forward just like you're looking at him. Here's his ear canal. You hold the phone up, ear canal, tumor.